The WNBA is in crisis, and it all traces back to Caitlin Clark's season-ending injury. From the very day the news went public, the league's momentum collapsed. Ratings plummeted, ticket sales crashed, and the Indiana Fever, once the hottest ticket in sports, suddenly became a burden. Now, in a desperate move, the WNBA is forcing Indiana to play games in Atlanta, hoping a venue switch can mask the fallout. But fans aren't fooled. Before Clark's injury, the WNBA was thriving. ESPN plastered her across its coverage, every game drew record-breaking numbers, and arenas sold out as fans traveled state to state just to watch her play. She wasn't just another rookie, she was the league's golden ticket. With Clark on the court, Indiana Fever games felt like national events, with millions tuning in and highlights going viral. Then reality hit. The Fever and the league knew Clark wasn't coming back, but they sat on the truth, dangling false hope that she might return for a playoff push. When the injury became official, interest dropped off a cliff. Games that once drew millions fell to a few 100,000 viewers. Baltimore saw nearly 3,000 ticket-holding fans skip a game entirely, choosing to eat the cost rather than watch a Clarkless Fever. Ticket prices crashed nearly 30% overnight. The league's response: move Indiana games to Atlanta. But that isn't a solution, it's optics. Atlanta has long struggled to support its own WNBA team, yet now they're expected to fill seats for a Fever squad without its star. At best, the league can comp tickets to hide empty rows from national broadcasts. But fans see through it. You can't fake demand. Numbers tell the story. With Clark, Indiana vs. Chicago drew 2.7 million viewers, bigger than some MLB games. Without her, matchups against the Mystics or Lynx barely cracked 1 million, sometimes sinking to just 270,000. Other stars, A.J.A. Wilson, Brianna Stewart, Angel Reese, are undeniably talented, but without Clark, casual fans aren't tuning in. The league tied its identity to one player, and now the product looks flat. The players know it too. Empty arenas, dwindling buzz, and fewer ESPN highlights are impossible to ignore. The energy Clark brought, where every possession felt like a playoff moment, has vanished. Now, games echo with sneakers squeaking and awkward silence. Even rising stars like Reese, once hyped as the next face of the league, struggle to keep fans engaged. This isn't new in sports. Leagues thrive on stars, Jordan, LeBron, Brady, Mahomes, but they also know how to build multiple icons to carry the torch. The WNBA put all its chips on Clark without preparing for life without her. Now, instead of growth, it's exposed a dependency problem. Clark isn't just a star, she's the oxygen tank keeping the league alive. The Atlanta experiment won't fix that. At best, it hides empty seats from cameras. At worst, it exposes just how fragile the WNBA's success really is. Fans tuned in for Caitlin Clark. Without her, they're tuning out. The bottom line is clear: the WNBA is scrambling to survive without the one player who made it matter. And no amount of venue shifts, PR spins, or guilt campaigns will change that. Caitlin Clark was the sun, and without her, the league is left in the dark.